Good morning, guys. I'm alive. I'm awake. It is 8:20 in the morning. Duncan has gone off to school. I'm showered. I'm ready to start the day. Feeling okay. Feeling alright. I've actually been experimenting with the Lumia 10... Whoops. I've been experimenting with the Lumia 640 a little bit starting this morning. There was just a beautiful sunrise out there, so I decided to go ahead and give the Microsoft Hyperlapse app a shot. So we're going to see how that turns out. I was talking to TK late last night. He's in Barcelona right now for XDA, as well as for his own channel, I'm sure. And we ended up talking about the Lumia 640 a little bit, and he was basically saying, can it be used as a time-lapse camera? And I'm like, I hadn't even thought about that. It's a $30 time-lapse camera. It does 1080p video. It has an 8-megapixel camera. So, I mean, as long as you've got a decent time-lapse app, and the Microsoft Hyperlapse app is supposed to be pretty decent, it might be worth a shot. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm giving it a shot. Oh, that's pretty cool. It actually has the option to change the speed of the time-lapse after the fact. By default, it goes to 4x. I could take it up to 32x, it looks like. So for the amount of time that I actually had it capturing earlier, that would be about 15 seconds. So, I mean, you will have seen it by now. That's what I'm going to start the video with. Very, very nice, though. In other news, I got a message last night, and I'm not going to go into what the message actually said, but one of the PS on there actually says, not sure what time you schedule these vlogs for, 10 a.m. I guess. I wish it could be a little earlier. So, Shen, if you happen to be watching this, I've gone ahead and scheduled today's vlog, which you probably will have seen by now, to go live at 9 a.m. Eastern, which is whatever time zone you're in, I don't know. For the most part, unless something goes horribly wrong, I'm usually able to make these videos go live anytime earlier than 10 a.m. Basically, I could probably have them up as early as like 5 or 6 a.m., but it depends on the length of the video and the quality of the video, things like that. Like if I were to totally switch over and start doing everything in 4K, there's no way that I could have it done for 6 a.m., but 8 a.m., 9 a.m., I think that's feasible. So I'm just gonna start pushing them live at 9 a.m. now. If you guys have any input on the time frame of when you'd like to see these go live, it really shouldn't make much of a difference. It's just when they do become available for people to start watching. So if it would help, like I said, I normally release them at 10 a.m. Eastern time. You can figure out what time that is in your own time zone by looking on, it's like dateandtime.com or something like that. So if there's a time that would help, that would be earlier in the day or anything, just let me know. A little while later, almost 10 a.m., getting ready to get into my morning meeting. Feeling okay, feeling a little bit sick, but not too bad. I actually took just a few minutes and filmed a video just a little bit ago. Today's the day you can actually pre-order the Galaxy S7 and S7 Edge. And so I wanted to put a video out there basically saying, which one should I choose? Asking the question, which one should I choose? Even though I've mostly made up my mind at this point. But also asking the question to viewers, putting it out there as, which one should you choose? Here's some of the info about it. Which one would you probably want to choose as a result? So I'm gonna take some time and edit that up here in a little while. But I've also got to get into doing day job stuff as well. Now the funny thing is, I say this because I'm holding this in my hand. When this lamp showed up not too long ago, the first time it showed up, it was actually the wrong thing entirely. It was a box of ThermaCare, ThermaWrap something. These things that you're supposed to wrap around your stomach to help your back and your hip and everything in case you're having pain. The funny thing is we already had some of those here. We had one that was about to expire, or had expired, that had been up in the closet. And I'm holding it because, like I told you guys yesterday, I was having some horrible back pain I had to deal with, and that's how I dealt with the majority of it. So I wore that last night while I was editing video. I wore it when I got back from taking Duncan to soccer, just kept it on there, kept heat applied to my back, and that helped a lot. It almost would have been nice if I just kept that initial 2 boxes of those, because it'd be really nice to have some extras. Oh well, if I need them, I can always go pick them up. Funny thing is, since I was using that little heater last night, I actually kept that little heater on my back part of the evening, just laying on the couch with it and everything. I'm getting super old when I'm talking about wearing a heat compress on my back to help my back feel better. Old man. It's a little while later. Apparently, I missed it. DHL showed up at some point, and as I kind of expected, this is another one of the Cheerson CX-10W, which I still haven't even opened up the previous one. Ouch. Although, looking at the bottom of the package, one is pink, one is black. So I guess I don't know. I do need to do 2 videos about them, one about each one. So I'll probably do one for Geek Buying, just about the review of the device, and then maybe one as a flight comparison, maybe comparing how it works with the Shield, like the original Shield controller. I don't know. In some awesome news, the S7 versus S7 Edge video is up, it's live. I got in too big of a hurry, unfortunately, which means that I actually left like 5 seconds of additional footage on the end of it. So the ending, the outro title screen is not going to be quite right, but YouTube allowed me to trim it after the fact, so I can go back and make it look a little bit better, but it's not going to have the fade out now. Not a big deal. I don't care that much. It's the outro screen, and from what I can tell, it's not really doing all that good. Because, like, the annotation's missing on other ones. People aren't saying anything. People aren't noticing, so I'm very tempted to stop using the outro screen. Even though I do like having it, it's like, well, if you're not going to even pay attention to it, why bother? Having all the fun under here. Sounds like it. Wow. Get that frog. You show him who's boss. Punch him. Punch him again. Punch him. Oh, gun punch. Yeah.
Having all the fun, Daddy. I think a little smile under there.
Getting the elephant now.
Best toy ever.
So a little while back, you guys may remember I got a package in the mail from FameBit, and the shirt that they sent was just entirely too small. It was like little girl sizes. Well, I got another package in the mail today. You may have seen it in the background just a second ago. This is the shirt that they sent. It said men's large on the package. That's definitely not a men's shirt. That's definitely not a men's large. It was an American Apparel shirt. Really nice shirt. It's an extra large. And I'm guessing it's an extra large in little girls.
Actually, it's juniors.
Juniors,
Which is like teenage girl.
Yeah, so I'm last time I checked, I'm not a teenage girl. I mean, you know, you always kind of, but at least
I'm not a teenage girl either, but
at least it fits somebody in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess the worst case scenario, we could put it on Duncan, but he probably wouldn't.
I don't think he would like it.
No? Do you want it, Ellis? Nope. Oh well. So a little while later, it's actually 1:40 or so. FedEx had just showed up, and this is what they delivered. As you can see, Canon PowerShot Vixia HFR50 refurbished. I've been saying it for a while now. Canon has had the Vixia R50, HFR50, whatever it is, refurbished for $100 for a long time now. I'm standing here opening it, which is super dangerous. And I keep recommending it to people, but I haven't actually tried it myself. I've used Canon camcorders in the past, but I haven't tried this one. And for $100, honestly, it was kind of impossible to say no. Actually, maybe I should make this into a video. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. Now, obviously, this is not something that's gonna be a video. I'm gonna have affiliate links on because the Canon refurbished site, I just don't have an affiliate thing with them. I've looked into it and I don't know, it's just not happening for whatever reason. But still, it could be a video that could garner some views, so maybe I'll turn that unboxing and first test and stuff into a video for the main channel. I think I'll do that. Ellis has apparently started to learn to laugh. Not amused now. Even happy about that. What's he doing? So, we are trying something new and different tonight for dinner.
Yes, we are.
It already looks like it's been chewed.
It's not.
It kind of does.
It does not.
I don't mean to be rude. It's
It's
just beef.
because it has vegetables in it is why he's being all meh.
Yeah. What is it? Beef?
Beef vegetable soup.
Beef vegetable soup.
That's me.
And I tried to get this one to laugh on camera earlier, and he said no. She says he speaks. You're a little too young for that. What did you say? No cameras. Well, hello again. It is much, much later. It's actually 9:40 p.m. Duncan is long since in bed. Little man has had a bath. He was super happy in that bath. And I have gotten absolutely nothing accomplished this evening because I completely passed out on the couch. It was before Duncan had his shower, but I still, yeah, that took up the majority of the evening. After dinner and everything, I completely zonked out. I do have some stuff planned. I want to try to get some videos made late this evening, but it's entirely going to depend upon if somebody chooses to sleep. Are you going to sleep tonight? Maybe. He's definitely thinking about it. Although he's thinking about doing it right now. But what I'd really like to get accomplished tonight, I'd like to finish up the first video about the Lumia 640. I point over there because that's where it is. And possibly do the unboxing of the Canon Vixia HFR50. And there's actually a sponsored video I've been meaning to make. It's been sitting here in front of me and I haven't been doing it for whatever reason. Oh well, it's something that I will get to. And we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the evening, I think. As you can see, I have little man in here with me. He's in his little swing. Not swinging at the moment, just kind of hanging out, snoozing a little bit. His bottle time is going to come in about a half an hour, so I'll give him his bottle then. Hopefully be able to get him to go to bed. I'm trying to determine if I can actually turn on the camera and the lights and everything and shoot a very, very quick video. Nope. I just started talking and he just woke up. Crap. So we'll be a little bit quieter. Christine and I sat in there and watched the latest Indiana Jones movie earlier, or at least some portion of it, while Ellis kind of calmed down and zonked out. It's the Crystal Skull movie and it's terrible. And the last time I took Ginger outside, it's raining, which means that I had planned to go outside earlier and fly quadcopters. I wasted the entire evening sleeping, so that didn't happen. So I was thinking, well, I'll just do it tomorrow morning. Nope, it's downpouring the rain, and it's probably gonna rain all of tomorrow. The good thing about that is it means that Duncan probably will not have soccer practice. If he does have soccer practice, I'm not going to be particularly pleased with it because that means going out into the rain. And as I've kind of alluded to, I'm already feeling pretty rough. All this weather changing from, 0 degrees Fahrenheit to 60 or 70 degrees Fahrenheit within just a couple of days has really wreaked havoc on my sinuses. So I just can't be going in and out in that. It's killing me. Not a bad day. Not a bad day in the slightest. The Galaxy S7 video seems to be doing pretty well. A lot of good feedback, a lot of back and forth in the comments, a lot of people saying, why get the Galaxy S7 at all? Why not just get the LG G5? I'm not thinking this is going to be an exclusive thing. I was just going to do one or the other on that. And then when the G5 becomes available, if I can afford it, I may pick one of those up as well, unless LG wants to send me one. I made at least one good video about the G4. Actually, I may have made several, but I haven't heard from their people in a long time, so I'm guessing that's probably not going to happen. And then when the new iPhone comes out, I may pick one of those up. I'm going to try to budget as much of my money this year toward these new higher-end devices, as well as trying to keep some of the lower-end devices coming in. I really want to change the focus of my channel more in the direction of, still having fun and having toys and everything, and having the Amazon wrap-up videos and having the news videos, but also featuring a lot of higher-end smartphones, tablets, laptops, whatever else I can come upon. Camera gear and equipment. Got to do everything that I possibly can to try to help grow the channel this year. That's the goal. But you know what? As I was saying, that's going to wrap things up for me for today. He's continuing to go down, so I'm going to attempt to work on some video stuff. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. There's always tomorrow, hopefully. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for spending the day with me and my family. And sorry the clips earlier didn't make a whole lot of sense. Ellis seems to be making some firsts, like he's starting to try to laugh and I didn't have the camera on me. He actually said na. Christina said he said it. So he was looking at her and said na when she thinks it was actually mama and he just said it wrong. So maybe in the next few days we'll hear his first words. I don't know. But again, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow.